it'll be interesting to see how he goes.
And just quickly a word on Sevilla. A lot of players have gone out, a lot of players have come in. How difficult is it to gel a side? They're yet to have their first win this season.
Well, yeah, not easy at all. And there's large numbers have left the club, and obviously replacements have come in. It's never easy. We've got financial problems also, so it's not easy. It'll take them time to gel, and this will be a tough test. If you haven't got a together team and it's togetherness on the pitch against a team like Barcelona, you can get hurt.
They will find you out, there's no doubt about that. Terry Gibson and John Driscoll, your commentary team.
Thank you, Scott. Welcome along. So who will be dominating the headlines in Spain tomorrow morning? Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo or Bale? The Barcelona duo both scored twice on international duty. Barca's players have reassembled from around the world to face Sevilla. 11 of their first teamers scored 5 goals between them for their countries, and now they begin a spell of 6 matches in 20 days. The newly relayed turf of the Camp Nou. That's the Barcelona team. Fabregas on the bench. Pedro left out of the squad as the new coach Tata Martino rotates his key players. But Messi is in and Neymar is in. And Dani Alves is in against his old team, of course, Sevilla. Sevilla have scored 18 goals already this season, but in Europe only 2 points from their 3 league games so far, and it's a vastly changed team for them. And it's Stefan Mbia, who's on loan from Queen's Park Rangers, who just left that back pass a little short there to Beto. It's a tough task for Unai Emery, Terry, isn't it? Not just this game, but integrating half a new squad.
Yep, and there are some really influential players that left the club, the likes of Negredo, Navas, Kondogbia, Gary Medel. He hasn't had a great record personally against Barcelona, either at Almeria or Valencia, and I do feel for him a little bit tonight, coming into the game with his 3 first choice central defenders. The 2 tonight, Fernando Navarro is predominantly a left back. He's doing a job in the centre of defence tonight alongside Carlo, who probably at the start of the season was 4th or 5th choice. So it's going to be a big ask for Sevilla to get anything out of this match this evening.
Here is Neymar. Such an exciting prospect, isn't it? Messi and Neymar playing together regularly. There's Messi trying to find Xavi. How quickly Barcelona win the ball back though, and 2 little drags between the legs from their players. And there's Messi. It's being pinged around really quickly already. Teo goes back to Dani Alves. Sevilla were alert. The defenders switched on. They've got to be that for 90 minutes plus tonight. Teo starting down the right and Neymar down the left. Another little drag back by Busquets. And there's Messi. There's an option here for Neymar. There's an option of going for goal, of course, and that's what he does. And Beto saves. Early warning sign here for the visitors.
Yep, Sevilla already have accepted the role as underdogs, and it's far too early. The back 4 defending deep, and Mbia, Cristoforo, almost making it a back 6 and just allowing Barcelona easy possession. They're asking for trouble.
Neymar's 1 goal for Barcelona came in the Super Cup. There's a header. There's Messi putting it into a dangerous area, and it just got away from Teo and Piqué.
3 minutes in, a couple of half chances. That was a delightful ball played across the goal there. We saw the earlier attempts from Neymar, which resulted in this corner. Look at the amount of time that Messi has. He doesn't even have to control the ball after the short corner from Xavi.
This is Vitolo, signed from Las Palmas in the summer. That's what Sevilla are dealing with these days. This is Jairo, who came from Racing Santander, been relegated down another level. 2 relegations in 2 seasons, but he's been able to jump back up. He's a highly rated player with the Spain under-21s. Interception there by Neymar, getting his defensive duties in. Piqué and Mascherano start again. Puyol's training. That's good news. Daniel Passarella, the old World Cup winning defender and friend of Tata Martino, has given the game away a little bit by saying that the Barcelona coach wants to sign defenders in January, as he'd previously said otherwise. Turrialba to Neymar. Neymar skips inside a challenge or 2 and has his shirt pulled, and that's the referee. He needs Fernandez for a free kick, and he gets one.
Getting plenty of ball already out to the left flank. That's a partnership you imagine would develop pretty quickly and pretty successfully between Jordi Alba and Neymar. Koke was eventually going away the free kick. Just on the edge of the area as well.
Well, it could be the in-swinger from Xavi. That's what it is. Beto goes down and makes a save. I'm not sure it was going inside that far post, but the goalkeeper pushed it away to safety. Rakitic intercepts, but he can't keep hold of the ball, so immediately Barcelona have it again. The ball has barely been in the other half of the pitch.
No, they're so deep, Sevilla. Obviously, they're the game plan from Unai Emery.
And Bia has won a free kick there from Busquets.
And Sevilla going to try and use the pace of Vitolo and Haro on the flanks to try and give some sort of support to Kevin Gamero. Rakitic is dropping deep. I'm just worried about the position, starting position in this game so far. The two central midfield boys that are just playing just yards in front of the back four, defending from that position. Doesn't really give them many passing options to get the ball forward.
Santa Martino's Barcelona are back into pressing high up the pitch. Messi was a bit too high up the pitch there, so he would have been offside if he'd played the ball. So far, so good. 100% record for Barcelona. Here's Gamero, trying to trick his way into space. This is Jairo. Lovely first touch by Jairo. And Mascherano had to beat the block. That was much better from Sevilla.
It's the first time we've really seen them get into the attacking half of the pitch and then just emphasising the pace shown by Vitolo and Jairo. So Gamero does well, occupies the two central defenders, holds the ball up well. Decent attempt from Jairo, blocked, goes behind for the corner.
Missing their big central defenders. It's a shame for Sevilla. As Andres Iniesta's got a big role to play at corners, hasn't he? Extraordinarily, Iniesta.
Well, against Valencia, he was zoning the near post, and Postiga out-jumped him and scored. Looks like Tata Martino has done away with that process of elimination at the near post. He's now defending.
And it goes, and it's Xavi doing the same job at the near post with a header away. And that was a poor bit of play. The referee was trying to play an advantage. Vitolo will get a yellow card for that cynical foul.
Tactical booking, wasn't it? I think it's quite clear to say that. A counter-attack. Vitolo just hacked away there at Jordi Alba. I think the ref wanted to allow the advantage.
Never won against Barcelona in 13 previous attempts. 4 draws, 14 goals by Messi. But then he's got records like that just about against most teams. Messi scored 15 in 19 games against Sevilla. Here he is, very deep at the moment. Lovely ball forward, well taken of course by Iniesta. And now Neymar. Neymar, they're backing away, and another save by Beto. He's been busy.
And so it's the right back, Koke. Barcelona getting plenty of ball out to the left, and it really must be a nightmare for Koke to have to defend against. He's going to need some help, some support from other defenders. He's not sure there where to go. Jordi Alba to close down Neymar.
Xavi's corner aiming towards Piqué. It's Moreno, the left back, who volleyed that away. Jordi Alba scored a good goal for Spain against Finland. Very, very close to qualification for the World Cup now, Spain. Dani Alves, who will definitely be there with Brazil, barring injury. Iniesta to Neymar. Brazil's number 10, of course, Neymar. 11 for Barcelona. The 10 shirt was already taken when he arrived. by this man, Messi.
I was going to say well and truly taken.
Koke and time again got a little touch on that beyond Neymar. Straight by Iniesta. Gumero's got 3 goals already, a couple in La Liga and 1 in their Europa League qualification campaign. There's Dani Alves moved from Sevilla to Barcelona for just over 30 million euros. A couple of years ago he was part of a great run of signings by Sevilla, part of those brilliant teams in the middle part of the last decade that won the UEFA Cup back-to-back. Is Teo just trying to show his pace against Moreno. Done well now, the fullback.
That's going to be a good contest, isn't it? The teammates in the under-21 team.
And now Mascherano being tested by the pace of the French international Gamero, and by the elbow there that was left for him to run into. Good pressure by Gamero.
Exactly what he's going to have to do, chase lost causes, put what defenders there are, Barcelona under pressure.
Now, is this a problem here for Jordi Alba? We saw Adriano, who could come in and play left back, another former Sevilla man. We'll see. He's taking it short, and Rakitic has a chance to cross this now. And Victor Valdez comes, takes an easy catch. It wasn't the best of passes really by Rakitic. Look how quickly and how far he's launched that. Too far in fact, but when you've got the pace of Neymar, it's an option, isn't it, that quick ball from back to front. You see Gerard Piqué's comments about previously having been slaves to tiki-taka, and that Martino is willing to mix it up just a little bit.
Hopefully just a little bit. So far, from the evidence we've seen, not making too many changes. But of course you just saw Valdez there with the quick kick downfield to Neymar, who didn't come back to defend the corner. So I'm sure there will be 1 or 2 slight variations from the tactics of Martino.
It's Jordi Alba moving fairly freely, it seems. Neymar. Gamero, the centre forward, back tackling. Neymar dancing between challenges. Cristoforo made what looked like a good challenge. The foul was by Mbia.
Just smoothly drifts past the defenders, doesn't he? Drops his shoulder. Excellent control of the ball, and he's running with the ball quickly.
Cristoforo, the number 8 for Sevilla, is a 20-year-old Uruguayan who's come in. They've sold so many players. They sold Medel and Kondogbia, who were their main central midfield pairing last season, both for lots of money. They sold Negredo and Navas, sold 90 million euros worth of players. Some of them reserves as well. There's Vitolo. There's enough pace in this Sevilla front line to worry Barcelona if they're careless.
Be quite optimistic, I would imagine, if you're Kevin Gamero at the moment. Certainly looks to have the better in terms of pace of both of Barcelona's central defenders.
It's Xavi looking for Messi. Out steps Cala to win the ball back. And is Adriano ready? Now has Gamero kept that one in? No. And this is a blow, isn't it? Jordi Alba off, Adriano on. Doesn't particularly weaken the team any, does it, Adriano? And as I say, another former Sevilla man from that glory era when they were winning the UEFA Cups. That was the incident.
Doesn't appear as if there's any obvious instant pain felt by Jordi Alba there. I wouldn't imagine it was just a kick on the shin. It wasn't that fault, it was more of a trip. Obviously Tata Martino not wanting to risk any further injury to his probably his first choice fullback.
Excellent player though, Adriano, isn't he, to have in your squad as a versatile player, as a good midfielder, good in either fullback position.
Good in both wide positions as well, in the attacking play, and has played central defence.
That's pushing it too far.
Yeah, exactly. And it was against Real Madrid.
It's Rakitic to Alberto Moreno, and Spanish fullback, and he's given Vitolo a chase here. Dani Alves tracking back. Good work by Alves, but Moreno was there to keep it moving. Rakitic back again to Moreno. Nice skills as well. Cristoforo. Not just too far in front of Koke. Chance to run upfield though for Koke. In fact, we saw both Sevilla fullbacks getting into the final third in that move.
Yep. Managed to keep the game scoreless for 15 minutes. And I think they'll take encouragement, the fact that Gamero is causing the two central defenders of Barcelona a problem. Alberto Moreno there. Excellent skills, good touch. It has put Barcelona slightly on the back foot, the fact that one or two long clearances have caused them a couple of problems.
There's Puyol alongside Pedro. Zubizarreta, the sporting director, the old Spain goalkeeper. Xavi's gone past his record, hasn't he, in the last week. Casillas is out front on his own, 150 caps. Still can't make the Real Madrid team. They're in action later against Villarreal. This is Vitolo to the Croatian international Rakitic. Here's Busquets. He's done well there, Busquets. Barcelona players never panic in possession, do they? Here's Messi. Looking for Neymar. He's got Xavi as an option. He's got Iniesta as an option. Adriano joins in. Xavi again to Neymar. Adriano fancies a shot. Gives you that as well, of course, doesn't he? Playing down that left flank to come in and shoot right-footed. Lionel Messi, 5 goals in 2 appearances in La Liga this season. Good start. The hat-trick that he scored against Valencia was his 23rd for Barcelona. Mbia on loan from Queen's Park Rangers. Could have been playing in the Championship, instead he's playing at the Camp Nou. Here's Rakitic. He's got Gamero. Close attention there by Busquets, who did well. But look at the referee to see if he'd given a free kick. Messi caught by Fernando Navarro. Makeshift central defender really for Sevilla. Not a big man at all. Xavi to Iniesta. Mbia has to get back and make a challenge. It's Neymar. Once again they back away. He fights Messi. Koke can only get it back as far as Neymar. Iniesta drops the shoulder again. Comes out to Messi. Neymar tails, sniffing around it, but the goalkeeper comes and gets it.
I've seen 9 Sevilla players back there defending that situation. Made it really difficult for either Iniesta, Messi, Neymar. It's part of a little piece of magic. Such a congested penalty box there. Barcelona couldn't even get a shot in on goal, so making progress. Sevilla beginning to frustrate Barcelona, and on the other occasion breaking forward.
They're in Europe, Sevilla, this season, even though they finished 9th last season. So many teams went into administration at the end of last campaign. This is Vitolo. Tries to get bodies around him. Mascherano. It's well worked to Teo. Has to come back deep though, Teo. I've really seen him stretch his legs and run. There are a few faster. Sergio Busquets. Iniesta again. Here goes Neymar, again pulling away, and again then charging to run at the defenders. It's Neymar going again. This is Teo now. Teo with a shot that's blocked. And back again, and a really good save this time. That's the pick of the saves that Beto's made.
Yeah, pick of the attacks as well from Barcelona. Neymar. A lot more space there. He was able to run like the fullback, quite comfortably beat him. And the cutback, eventually Teo has a couple of opportunities. The first one blocked, the second one was an excellent opportunity. He really dug it out well. It wasn't an easy chance for him. He forced a good save out of Beto.
Xavi's corner. Well attacked by, well, Piqué and Busquets. Mascherano. And Adriano, the substitute, to Xavi. Iniesta, Piqué stayed forward. Busquets did well. Dani Alves took his eye off the ball. Lionel Messi. Villa does really well to steal that ball back. Moreno. And Gamero will chase this one. Can he get it down? He's under pressure from Adriano. He's done well though, the Frenchman. He's done really well. He's got Jairo making a run there, the youngster, and it broke down. Teo switch flanks. This is now Xavi. He goes Messi through the middle this time. Look at them converge on Messi. Look at that tackle. Cristoforo, brilliant tackle. And Vitolo asking for the free kick against Dani Alves, and he gets it. Unai Emery, who did a brilliant job as the manager of Valencia, but they basically hounded him out of his job despite constant third-place finishes, 3 third-place finishes. He went off to Moscow to be in charge of Spartak, was back a couple of months later. No shame in that, though. That's happened to other managers. And the Sevilla job came up, and he was a natural fit, really. Cristoforo testing the pace here of Vitolo, but he's up to the challenge. Cristoforo, the young Uruguayan, has done well. Piqué stooped to get the header in. And Villa to Cristoforo. Out to Vitolo. All 3 of those are new signings for Sevilla. Rakitic was at least at the club last season. And a sliding tackle by Mascherano gives away another free kick halfway through the first half, and Sevilla have got themselves back into this game.
Yep, I think they can be really pleased with their effort so far. Really growing into the game. The whole team has got further up the pitch. The back four was squeezed higher up. The midfield players have got away from the back four. It's a much more competitive game than the first 10 minutes.
Rakitic puts it in, but Valdez came and sort of flapped it away. Neymar tries to shield the ball from Moreno, and they get a free kick. Massive doubleheader of action from La Liga. Villarreal against Real Madrid, Gareth Bale and all. 9 p.m. Sky Sports do stay with us. And then there are more games to come Sunday night as well. Malaga, Rayo, Betis, Valencia. The Monday night game is online. Athletic against Celta, Revista de la Liga. Tuesday 6:30, Sky Sports 1. Neymar standing off him until he gets near the penalty area. Here's Xavi. Now Messi. He tries to pick out Neymar. It's Jairo, the young attacking midfielder winger, who's back doing the defending.
Shape of the Sevilla team is excellent at the moment. They're having to defend. They're nice and compact. They're doing it as a unit, as a whole team. And they now know that with that pace of Gamero, it has made Piqué Mascherano slightly apprehensive. Therefore, they're trying to make sure that at least one of the fullbacks stays back in a defensive position. Barcelona find it really hard to break down this Sevilla defence and make a breakthrough.
Sevilla haven't beaten Barca in La Liga 12 attempts, but they got a draw a couple of seasons ago. Javi Barras, the goalkeeper, had the game of his life in a 0-0. Adriano, the other Brazilian, Neymar, one of the other Brazilians, Neymar. The other one's making a run into the box, that's Dani Alves. Well cut out though by Cala. Iniesta pings it into the feet of Neymar, who can take it down. And again, it's Cala with another block.
Excellent football, just smashing past Iniesta. Really those firing into Neymar. And that gives the defender no chance of intercepting that, cutting the ball out. Iniesta trusts the ability in the first touch of Neymar. But, again, a good block from a Sevilla defender. And that time, Cala.
Here's Piqué. Dani Alves, he's been relatively quiet, hasn't he? Most of the Barcelona pressing has come down the other flank, the left. Room there for Xavi to move into, which he does. Sevilla get the lines back in place again. So Barcelona will try and pick through the lock again. Neymar to Adriano. This hit passed by Lionel Messi. This is Dani Alves. Scored for Barcelona and Sevilla in these matches in recent years, Dani Alves. Teo. So Dani Alves again, it's Fernando Navarro. It's a Barcelona youth product. Navarro. His interception comes back his way though, because Piqué has it, decides to join in the attack. Gerard Piqué, that's careless by Teo.
See Xavi leading the line, they're up the front, trying to close down and win the ball back. That wasn't the normal intensity that we have seen in Barcelona in the past. It was a really good opportunity. This is a really good opportunity for Barcelona to press higher up the pitch, like they used to. At the moment, not making the most of that opportunity and allowing Sevilla to play the ball out. I think you could see that Xavi was trying to lead the closing down and he wasn't getting any support from the rest of his teammates.
It's one of the criticisms aimed at them last season, wasn't it, that just dropped off.
And it was such a huge part of what made them, has made them such a successful football team.
They're on the attack again soon enough though with Neymar. To Andres Iniesta. Some of the world's greatest players in this Barcelona team, aren't there? Dani Alves gives it away to Vitolo. And Vitolo wins it back again. Mascherano had to go flying in there in front of Rakitic. Throw-in quickly taken. It's alert play by Sevilla. So hard to assess Barcelona's season last year, isn't it? Because in some ways, domestically, it was near perfect, wasn't it? Certainly at the Camp Nou, 18 wins and 1 draw in the league, 100 points, 115 goals, but they were exposed, particularly the Bayern Munich games and against Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey. Koke looking for Jairo, tries to cushion that into the path of Gamero. Mascherano did well to clear. Here's Busquets. Sevilla trying to win the ball high up the pitch. That's brilliant from Neymar. Koke had to buy a ticket to get back in. Here goes Neymar. Is there going to be a finish? He's found Messi. And Neymar dunked on the ground, and Mbia will be getting a yellow card here.
It was breathtaking skill, wasn't it, from Neymar? At the end of that run, he had his head up. He was always looking for a player to pass to. I think at times tonight, slightly preoccupied with trying to find Lionel Messi. Here he's on the run, he's on the move. He's running at the French defender, Carla. And I think he could have continued to have made progress and run himself into the box. Either get a cross in or go for a goal himself. And you see he lays the ball off to Messi, who again is crowded out, but the referee right toward the free kick to Barcelona.
Xavi might fancy it. Messi's there as well. It's Lionel Messi. And it swings one.
It was close. Beto goes to his right. Once he shifts his way onto his right foot, he's got no chance of making a save. If Messi does find the top corner, he almost does.
Home supporters on the backs of Beto, the Sevilla keeper, but they haven't wasted time really. Rakitic trying to dink it into the penalty area. He goes quickly back across. That's good work by Ivan Rakitic. He's a real bargain signing. €2.5 million. Here's Gamero. Jairo. Here's Koke. Bit of skill by Jairo to give Adriano a problem and force a free kick as well.
A slightly generous decision, I think. Jairo goes to go past Adriano, they're shoulder to shoulder there. I don't even think the Sevilla player appeals for the free kick.
Rakitic preparing to take it. Callas forward. Headed by Adriano. They really do lack tall players for defending those set-piece situations, don't they? Adriano's not bad in the air for a relatively little fella.
I think they're quite fortunate tonight, though, that Sevilla don't have too many big players in their team either. Good movement, good delivery. There's always a problem to defend against. Determination, aggression from players attacking the ball from set pieces. Rakitic has the ability to whip it in at pace.
There's Rakitic in, and it is the one tall defender they've got, Piqué, who cleared. Hopefully they can nutmeg against Neymar, but loses his legs in time. Jairo intercepts Neymar with a lovely touch, and that's going to be another yellow card here for the youngster Jairo.
Appealing the decision that Sevilla players, but again it looks a clear cut yellow card. Again, Neymar.
Adriano said this week, didn't he? He's asked about Neymar. He said they kicked him in Brazil and they'll kick him in Spain.
Yep, it appears that appears to be the case tonight. It appeared there as if some of the Sevilla players think that they've had their quota of bookings against Neymar and they're allowed a free hit at him now, from now on.
Worst disciplinary record in La Liga, Sevilla. Season's still young, of course. There's Messi, easily away from Vitolo. Accelerates towards the penalty area, Messi. And a good block came from Navarro. And Teo. Nice turn by Iniesta. He finds Neymar. Neymar, of course, looking for Messi again. It's Busquets. Away from Rakitic. Tigerish defending by Sevilla. Adriano in. And there's Dani Alves! And it's Dani Alves with the goal! It's the right back who sneaks in with a header against his old team. It's Dani Alves on the mark again. And in the end, there was just too much quality for Sevilla to stop.
Just too many passes, too many players in attacking areas of the pitch for Barcelona, for Sevilla to defend successfully against. When you have that much possession, when you have that much time on the ball, your fullbacks can push forward. Not only can they push forward, they can get themselves into a position to become a striker and to get on the end of a cross. And you see Dani Alves there, you see Alberto Moreno pointing to his teammate to pick up Dani Alves. Vitolo doesn't do that, he lets Dani Alves run off him, times his run perfectly. Adriano to Dani Alves, both fullbacks give Barcelona a crucial lead. They've had to work hard to get that opening goal. Comes from an unlikely source, a header at the far post from Dani Alves. But the build-up was excellent from Barcelona.
Second goal of the season for Dani Alves. Fullback to fullback, former Sevilla man to former Sevilla man. He's now scored twice in this fixture for both teams. And Beers in trouble. Cristoforo doesn't look overawed, does he? The 20-year-old coming into play in the Camp Nou. Oh, that's a careless pass. They can't afford to be doing this, Sevilla. They've got to stay strong. There's a free kick. There's no automatic yellow card this season in Spain.
I'm glad about that as well. Some of the yellow cards awarded and given out for unintentional handballs were a farce.
There's a case for a yellow card for that one, funnily enough, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's Cristoforo with the handball. Got away with it. Well, we'll see. And then what happened in the middle there is a quickly taken free kick. The referee didn't see anything. It's PK. Got to get up because the game's gone on. And there's no flag here. And they're in behind. Vitolo! But Valdez comes to claim it. And Dani Alves is furious with the assistant referee at one end. Barcelona supporters are saying PK was felled in the penalty area at the other.
I think Xavi's probably making the point. The referee's lost control of the game. I think Sevilla think the game is still going on. I think Xavi's point will probably be that it's a head injury on PK. The referee is well within his rights to stop the game immediately. He runs into the defender. Gerard Piqué. Fernando Navarro blocks him off. I don't think he's hurt particularly badly. Probably trying to draw attention to the referee of the infringement in the 18-yard box, the possible infringement. The referee didn't see it, he wasn't looking. The quick free kick took everybody by surprise, including one or two of the Barcelona players.
I'm not saying that Piqué has abused the rule about head injuries. It's there to be abused, isn't it? If your team is, the other team is counter-attacking, you put your hands on your head, the referee's got to blow his whistle and stop the game.
And you're the centre-half as well. And possibly one of only possibly two defenders that Barcelona have.
Yeah, the referee needs to make the decision here, doesn't he? Or let them contest it.
It didn't appear to be a head injury, did it? It was body to body. I don't think certainly for me it was a foul by Fernando Navarro.
And given a straight-on collision between Piqué and Navarro, I know who I'd back is Adriano. He's added something, hasn't he? He was an injury replacement when he came on. Iniesta's found Neymar. Dancing at Koke. This time Koke does really well.
See, Piqué's down. The referee doesn't blow the whistle. He doesn't bring the game to a halt. There is an offside there. Offside, all so complaining about.
Neymar trotting towards the edge of the penalty area this time. Teo lets it go through to the goal scorer Dani Alves. Away by Navarro. Piqué to Neymar. He's good in the air as well, Neymar, isn't he? And again, he's not big.
Sits it here, the crowd showing appreciation. It wasn't the perfect pass, but he made the most of it, dealt with it. He's been excellent tonight.
There's Messi. Away from Cristoforo. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, and then the interception by Koke. Spoils Barcelona's fun. Xavi finds Neymar again. This time it's to Messi. Shields the ball well there, on Messi. Clever from Dani Alves to Teo. He's a bit less fancy, Teo, isn't he? He's more of a straight line man with raw pace. This is Neymar. Piqué's on the penalty spot waiting for a cross. Both full-backs in the final third again.
And the centre
hasn't had much joy in the last 10 minutes, has he? And Mbia, he's got to be really careful. He's had a yellow card. There's an obvious foul from Neymar again.
Mbia, I think he actually genuinely believes this isn't a foul. Maybe not the first one as much, but the second one. Do me a favour. He looks at the referee, picked the ball up to put it on the spot for the goal kick.
I think he's getting a final warning. I think he might be lucky here, Stefan Mbia.
He said, if I push you, you're not to go over.
Yeah, 6 fouls. Takes a good old battering, doesn't he? Messi puts it in. Piqué attacks it. Oh, free kick is given. Then rattling back off the crossbar.
It's a personal duel, and this time Piqué has drawn blood on Fernando Navarro. Genuine head injury here. Piqué threw himself at it.
Navarro is actually with Neymar there, isn't he?
Yep. I think there must be a collision as he falls on the floor. I'm guessing a boot hits him there, strikes him while he was laying on the floor.
It's the last thing they need to lose another defender with their injury problems that they came into the game with. He needs to go off, Navarro, doesn't he?
The referee might be looking forward to half-time, the last 5 minutes or so. Just losing control of the game a little bit.
Well, Sevilla are down to 10 while Navarro is patched up. I'll try and do this quickly. It's Cala. He can't really afford to go forward, can he? No foul. Teo can take advantage. It's Teo, edge of the penalty area. He plays it to Messi. So fast over the ground, Messi. I thought that got away from him. Mbia with a good tackle. Got to be so careful, Mbia. Now Moreno. To Gamero. Can't hold on to it though. It's an awkward place, this cut. It's right around his eye, isn't it? You can't just wrap a bandage around it. There's Neymar. Full touch. Hasn't done that often. Adriano. Just 1 minute of time being added on. It's Messi. Squeezes it through the eye of the needle to Dani Alves. Waited and waited and sort of drew the challenge from Moreno and stayed down. Now Koke. It's good work by Piqué. Didn't go diving in. Backed himself to win the ball. And look at the surge forward here. And a ball for Teo. And a chance. And a good save again by Beto.
The modern day century defender there, Gerard Piqué. Snapped away one possession back.
Dani Alves thinks it needed the same.
You see Piqué majestically striding forward. He's probably slightly overhits the pass, but because of the pace of Teo, he makes it up. A decent attempt, another good save from Beto.
Well, it's been an intriguing first half, and it's that man's goal, Dani Alves. Not Messi, not Iniesta, not Neymar, not the rest, but Dani Alves, who's the difference between the teams at half-time. Barcelona 1, Sevilla 0.
There's no surprises that Barcelona had all the possession. The only surprise was that Barca didn't turn that into more quality chances and more than...
in the attacking sense. But if Gamera can make those runs in behind the two centre-backs for Barca, then they can be a problem.
You mentioned you mentioned the fact that there's troubled the centre-backs, but no centre-backs were brought in by Tata Martino. How surprised are you with that, the summer transfer target?
Yeah, I am surprised because in possession, obviously Mascherano's outstanding. He's a former midfield player. He's played at Liverpool, he's played at some great clubs, Argentinian international. And in possession, he's fantastic. But as a centre-back, positionally, you've got to be spot on, especially at the top level in the big games. And he gets caught out too much, and that's because he's a midfield player. So I do think Barca are missing a top-class centre-back.
OK, let's get back to the second half. Terry Gibson and John Driscoll.
Welcome back. Barcelona won both matches against Sevilla last season. It was an exciting match. The Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, they were 2-0 down and came back to win. Gary Medel was sent off that night. We'll keep warning Cardiff fans, don't they, that that's in store. But here we are. We shall find out in the course of this season. He's one of the key first-team players who was sold on by Sevilla. They got themselves in an absolute financial mess, which is a real shame because it went from one of the best-run clubs in Spain with the best transfer record to a bit of a shambles, but they managed to stumble their way back into European competition despite having to sell off a lot of their key players. They got good money for some of them, so you can understand why. And it's now a difficult job for Unai Emery to knit this new squad together. I just hope, Terry, that he's given time.
Well, I hope so, and I must admit, I've looked at them tonight, and I think they look in pretty good shape. The ages of the players that they've signed is relatively young, relatively good. Like a dynamic team, and they're going to be playing Barcelona every week. This is a pretty good bench as well. So Tchaikovsky, who has been injured for such a long time, he's back on the bench tonight. A German midfield player, a full international, so I think they're going to be in good shape, Sevilla, with a good coach. I'm pretty sure they will have patience.
No foul on Rakitic. Referee Munir Fernandez says play on because Jairo's on the charge. And then it's a misplaced pass. You notice the yellow cards there against three of the Sevilla players' names: Mbia, Vitolo and Jairo. Jairo, Vitolo, two players coming in. Mbia, another of the new signings on loan from Queen's Park Rangers. Cristoforo, 20-year-old Uruguayan, gets the nod in the centre of the midfield and hasn't been overawed. Pedro rested for Barcelona. Fabregas likewise, he's on the bench though. Puyol's training again. We've seen him sitting in the stand alongside Pedro. We've seen Shakira before the game, but Surprisingly not during the game. Terry, the Spanish director's been very restrained. The only issue is lost up. This is Adriano, came on as a first half sub for Jordi Alba to Neymar. Adriano again set up the goal for the other Brazilian fullback, Dani Alves. He's out there very wide at the moment. Xavi will play it to Dani Alves. Back again to Xavi. Through for Barcelona, reigning champions. In the end, they comfortably defeated Jose Mourinho's Real Madrid. Mascherano. There's a gap there for Mascherano. Didn't fancy charging into it. Still waiting to see him score for Barcelona. This is Neymar. And away goes Koke again to get his bearings once again. Now Iniesta, almost able to take it down and make a decisive pass.
We're still getting used to seeing Neymar, aren't we? I think it's going to take fullbacks a lot longer to get used to seeing Neymar. That is hell of a body swerve, by the way. He drops his shoulder. Koke's a decent defender. He's beaten all ends up there.
Twice he's been left wondering, hasn't he, where the ball's gone. Now Messi. And relatively quietly on Messi. Adriano. There's Messi. And Adriano again. And there's Koke with a big solid tackle. That'll make it feel a bit better.
I think there's been the letdown by Sevilla. When they've won possession back, they had good success in the first 20 minutes when they were just spinning the ball in behind straight away for Gamero to chase. And let's just talk about hoofing it down the pitch. A pass of quality, but in behind, give him something to chase. And since that opening period of the game, they've now started to try and pass it into his feet or pass it into the feet of Rakitic. And it just invites pressure on from Barcelona. And Neymar picking up another knock.
Cristoforo, the Uruguayan. It's a feature of the modern game that talented players do get protection, and it's, I for one think, it's a very good thing. I think 20-30 years ago, Lionel Messi would have been kicked out of football in the way that Maradona was, or almost. Yellow card for Koke. This is Messi. That's a teasing ball. Rakitic was the man who took responsibility.
See a puff of the cheeks there from Rakitic. He's left in a position where he had no choice but to try and get a touch on the ball. He wasn't aware of what was behind him.
See the Vaseline around Navarro's eye where he took that blow. Xavi with the outswinger, and Bia wins the header. Comes to Adriano. Some shot in him, Adriano, when he decides to unleash it. Busquets, it's a good pass. Neymar got some room for once. Neymar tries to thread it through the legs. It comes to Messi. Look at that for a clearance by Fernando Navarro, but they haven't got it far away. Busquets. Good body swerve from Busquets this time. Neymar waits for the challenges to come and then decides to open up the play. His performances have been appreciated by the home supporters in the Camp Nou. Here's Teo. It's the best of passes, and it's Fernando Navarro. Just put a toe to the ball. Now Vitolo. Rakitic. And Koke, and back comes Neymar to challenge and hold up the fullback. There goes Iniesta, snapping into the challenges in the midfield. And Bia with the interception. Gamero to Vitolo, and the Frenchman will go charging after this again. We'll see his pace here. Serrano went in and made the challenge. Concedes the corner.
It's a better pass to Gamero. Behind the fullback. means that Mascherano's got to get across and keep cover. Using his pace and enthusiasm to continue to be a nuisance to the Barcelona defenders.
Signed a few strikers, one of them in action tonight. Over hit to the back post where Jairo tries to pick it up, but Teo, some good defensive work, and now Adriano. Once again, they pass their way from the back. You weren't expecting a big hoof downfield, were you? But no panicking if it does go wrong. And Kalak to Koke. Just be happy to do that half of the pitch. Busy spell of games coming up. We've got Ajax in the Champions League next. Vitolo. Sevilla have got Europa League fixtures coming up again. They would hope to qualify from the group that they're in. Estoril, Portuguese side, is their next match. Andres Iniesta. Neymar running at Koke. Leaving Koke on the ground. Iniesta with a lovely turn. And Jairo got back. It was just behind Neymar. This is Xavi. And there goes Dani Alves on the overlapping run again. Vitolo didn't quite know where to clear that to. Dani Alves really putting pressure on Vitolo high up the pitch. It's a good pass. Rakitic. Good play by Sevilla. And Rakitic then tries the ambitious ball in the end. Try and curl that one into Jairo.
There was a degree of panic there about the Sevilla defender, wasn't there, when Neymar and Iniesta combining. Dani Alves pushing forward again.
Teo hasn't had a chance to show his pace. Teo. Xavi. Iniesta. Neymar ran early that time. Checked and got the ball back from Iniesta. Here's Busquets. Didn't fancy the shot. Alves with the cross. Diving header away by Cristoforo. Neymar heads it behind Koke. He was looking all round him to see where the Brazilian had gone.
That's the effect Neymar, a player like Neymar, can have on a fullback. And Koke, all he had to do there was just concentrate and following the ball. You can see he was preoccupied whether Neymar was going down the left, going down the right. Eventually Sevilla got away with it.
Nice play by Adriano, and under pressure by Neymar. Between them, they've got Adriano away, and then he was looking for Messi again, all looking for Messi. This is Jairo. Jairo's in space. Mascherano left floundering, and there are options in the penalty area, and it goes towards Vitolo. PK with the block. Still no save for Valdez to make. What about now? Gamero tackled by Xavi. And now Teo can run. Get urged forward here, Teo. He was there for him just to charge, and here he goes. And that's a bad pass.
Again, it's one of the Barcelona players trying to find Messi when he was better occupied, going for goal himself, being more direct. Fernando Navarro was the player going out to confront Teo. He just knocks it past Fernando Navarro. There's no chance that Navarro would stay with him.
Alves. No chance for Neymar. Sevilla's turn to slow it down. They keep it at 1-0, of course. It keeps them within touching distance, gives them a chance of nicking a point later.
We just saw that threat, didn't we, with the block Gamero shot from Gerard Piqué.
Vitolo steals it away from Dani Alves. Rakitic. Vitolo left on the ground by Alves. Rakitic goes on. The ricochet back his way of Mascherano. Excellent from Piqué. Flamboyant from Piqué.
It's important though that Barcelona don't take liberties. This game is far from wrapped up.
This is Strakowski. And it's Ambia going off, so it's very much a defensive midfield player for a proper midfield player. He's not really a winger or anything, Strakowski, is he?
No, good central midfield player. He was amongst the goals before his injury. He's been sorely missed by Sevilla, no doubt about that. Real top quality footballer. And that's certainly a different dimension to Sevilla going forward, being creative, perhaps getting a little bit more possession in midfield.
Scored the winning goal against Real Madrid last season in the match at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Michel, the previous coach, who got sacked, actually could be a little bit sorry for himself in that he lost Strakowski, and they lost their way a little bit after that. Then news from elsewhere. The next game, Villarreal versus Real Madrid at 9, Sky Sports 2. Gareth Bale is in the team. I'll confirm the details for you shortly. This is Xavi. Rakitic with the tackle. And now Vitolo should have Busquets for pace. Good recovery by midfield player. Valdez stayed back and allowed Mascherano to come and deal with it.
It wasn't ideal, but I guess there was the required communication was there between central defender and goalkeeper Valdez. I didn't expect to see Valdez off his line though, dealing with that earlier.
You're not surprised to see Gareth Bale in the team, are you? You'd have stuck him straight in, wouldn't you?
As long as he's not injured, fitness-wise, shouldn't they could at least get an hour out of him. He's appears to be the perfect athlete, doesn't he? I don't think he's put on too much weight over the summer period, despite being relatively inactive. He looks to be in great shape, and if they can get an hour out of him, certainly I think it's really exciting. I'd like to wish him well. It's been terrific for us to watch on a regular basis, week in, week out, his progress at Real Madrid. He'd just be glad now to start playing for Real Madrid after all that speculation.
Villarreal, a team with a 100% record at the start of the season, as have Barcelona. Atletico Madrid have won again. Carlos clearance picked up by Piqué. Gamero working hard, battling hard. Vitolo's done well. He's got pace as well, hasn't he? And he tries to get Gamero away. Mascherano had to get that right. And he did. Iniesta with a little scoop into Dani Alves. The fullback's headed goal is still the difference. 10 minutes before half-time. Alexis Sanchez will be next on. Tata Martino has been willing to rest players such as Messi. Here goes Messi. Lovely run to open it up. Teo can't get beyond Alberto Moreno. Vitolo. Here comes the change for Barca. And it's Teo, a big withdrawal. Like for like change. First start of the season for the young winger, still waiting for his first goal. Alexis Sanchez has been away playing with Chile, played 180 minutes for them actually, including the game against Spain, a friendly.
He's been in good form so far this season, Alexis Sanchez. Pre-season, a good impression on Tata Martino.
That's a corner, isn't it? Valdez sloppy, really sloppy. We've got such a good touch, hasn't he, Victor Valdez?
Tchaikovsky is playing at the head of the midfield. Rakitic has dropped back into a central midfield position.
7th corner. Unusual for a team playing against Barcelona. Rakitic swings this one in, and it's in by Cala. What a header, what a goal, what a result this could be, and what a story. He's not given the goal. The free kick has been taken. Barcelona are attacking quickly. Now is that a foul? Straight down the other end. The referee has got another decision to make. Koke, who's been shown a yellow card already. Now was it his foul as Cala is getting the yellow card for his complaints? It was his header that smacked into the back of the net. Well, big call by the referee.
This will be really interesting to see again. To me it looked like a straightforward goal, ball in at the near post. We know it's a weakness for Barcelona to defend. Answers on a postcard, please. It doesn't appear to be an obvious foul.
There's no foul there, is there?
No.
The only person who knocked anyone over was Victor Valdez.
Yep, I'm totally bemused.
Well, hopefully we'll have time to have a look at that again, but I don't know. I certainly didn't see a foul. Cala's been denied his big moment.
It was a big moment, wasn't it? I did say that this game was far from wrapped up.
And it once again exposes the glaring weakness in the whole Barcelona project.
And it's exactly the same goal as Postiga scored in the last league game at the Mestalla. Near post corner, whipped in. A flick at the near post. On that occasion, it was a real firm header from Cala. Slight touches on Piqué at the near post. Piqué doesn't appeal. The referee gives it immediately.
Dani Alves hit the ground, didn't he? But he's just jumping with opposition players, isn't he? Vitolo to Tchaikovsky. Fouled by... No, not fouled by Iniesta. Here's Alexis Sanchez. A lot's happened since he's come on, between him coming on in his first touch.
Well, I think looking at that replay, the referee pointed at where Piqué was. It was a slight touch. No more than that. And Piqué didn't appeal. The referee immediately gave it, same split second that the goal that Cala got his head to it and put it in the back of the net. There wasn't a chance for Sevilla to complain, was there, because Barcelona took the quick free kick.
His name up. Koke has to be careful. Just keep an eye on the ball as well. Messi to Xavi. Or not, because Rakitic came in. Tchaikovsky stopped by Mascherano, and he's gone limping away there, Tchaikovsky. Gives this decision Sevilla's way. Now this is the Real Madrid team. No Casillas. And you'll see one short but significant name there at number 11, Gareth Bale, to make his debut and start. Bale, Isco, Ronaldo behind Benzema. Plenty of excitement promised. Here goes Koke against Adriano. Adriano's got the pace though to get there. There's the ball. Blind though to get it away. Busquets, and it comes to Jairo. It's good work by Mascherano, and then he's fouled by Vitolo. Vitolo's one of the players who's been booked.
And that, I'm afraid to say, should have been a second yellow card.
That's the same player then running at Piqué. We're halfway through the second half and the game is very much still in the balance. Muniz Fernandez has done Sevilla a favour. I think he's keeping one or two players on when he could have sent them off. This is Marco Mani coming on for Cristoforo. So it's another offensive change, isn't it? Mani, the on loan German international from Chelsea.
Certainly a positive attitude shown by why not? One goal down, 22 minutes to go. Restricting Barcelona to very few chances as well. This is still an apprehensive period of the game for Barcelona. Searching for that second goal.
Moreno went to some lengths to try and prevent a corner, which he can't do.
Must give me a massive talking point with that disallowed goal by Carla. We've had plenty to say about it.
This is towards Piqué as Carla wins a header. No whistle sounding this time. Dani Alves puts it back in. Rakitic clears. This is Mari. Gamero. Still in play. Gamero. Oh, it just came off Jairo. I think Jairo got out of the way. Rakitic might have got there. Now Neymar. Still Neymar. They're forced him inside. Taken on by Xavi for Alexis Sanchez. He'll think about the shot here and work the angle. No. More solid defending by Sevilla. Dani Alves. And Piqué. Messi just behind Alexis Sanchez, who presents it straight to Vitolo. But Messi will seize back on it again. Oh, it's given away by Moreno. No need for that. Now Alexis Sanchez and Iniesta. And Iniesta pulled the trigger. Still we wait. Still no shot in this move. Iniesta taking on Rakitic this time. Excellent play by Ivan Rakitic.
Brilliant defending from Sevilla. Kept their shape. Barcelona had to be patient. Denied a clear chance on goal, wasn't there? Two or three occasions it almost looked as if they'd found a route through to at least get a shot in.
Well, Barcelona's last two victories in the league have been by a single goal. 1-0 against Malaga, 3-2 then against Valencia. It was a comeback by Valencia. Opening day was 7-0 against Levante, who seemed to still be on the beach. Alves asks for a free kick and then goes over slowly. Vitolo. Surely he was already on a final warning. Let's see this again.
Maybe slightly accidental, that one. Coming together. Collision on the back of the leg of Dani Alves. And possibly could have been his 5th yellow card, though.
Messi. Alexis Sanchez again for Messi. No foul there on Messi.
They've done well against Lionel Messi tonight on a certain essentially defensive. Fernando Navarro and Carla. What do you envisage Lionel Messi having more of an impact on the game than he has so far? I do say so far. There's still time for him to get a hat-trick.
You always have to put a caveat in, don't you, with Messi?
He has looked a little off colour tonight, in a way, with Argentina.
Here he is. It's Messi twisting and turning. Very, very nearly making it worse so quickly.
Well, exactly why I've waited this long. It hasn't been his best game by any means, but you just know he's capable of pulling that out the bag.
That's Iniesta. Let's have a look at what happened to him. Ran into Cala.
Just being impacted, not running. I'm sure he'll recover from that pretty quickly. He couldn't keep his attempt down below the crossbar. Look at the space. Fernando Navarro puts him under pressure.
That is about the best we've seen from Messi, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, no, he's been well below par this evening.
Scored a couple of goals for Argentina against Paraguay. Travels incredible distances in the international breaks, Lionel Messi. Says Fabregas replacing Iniesta. Started the season very well, Fabregas. It's up to 88 caps already, says Fabregas, and he's only 26. There's a chance for Jairo to break through the middle. Sliding tackle came in from Fabregas. It was his first involvement. Marin juggling and fouling Adriano. Says play on because Barcelona had it. Xavi's got it. And now Alexis Sanchez. Was inviting the challenge there, wasn't it, from Moreno to come in. Ball then ricocheted off the assistant referee.
And went behind for a corner.
Alexis Sanchez. Messi. Fabregas. And Neymar. Good position. Fizzed in. And turned in by Messi. They've been looking for that combination all night. And now it comes off. Neymar to Messi. And Messi scores.
Tongue in cheek, I said there was time for a Messi hat-trick. It was on 72 minutes. It's an excellent crafty goal again from Barcelona. I have to say, it's a brilliant finish. It's not an easy take. They work the ball out wide. A little bit more space perhaps. That's involved straight away into the game. It's a brilliant cross from Neymar. Whips it in first time. Messi's run was initially blocked. His determination to get himself past the defender, and the defender is trying to hold him away from getting on the end of that cross. He had the strength to get away from Fernando Navarro, hold the attempt off. And it's a brilliant finish. Wraps his foot around it. Pace from the cross. Sufficient enough for Messi just to guide it home. And thrashes it past Beto. You see Valdez there. He knows that's a significant goal as Sevilla were threatening to get an equaliser.
It's his 6th league goal of the season in match number 3. Already well in front in the Pichichi. He gets to 32 this season. He'll break the league record that's been held since the 50s by Zara. He was a great goal scoring player, Zara, for Athletic Bilbao, but it took him 15 seasons to get those goals. Fabregas immediately making an impact on the game. Messi and Neymar will see the game out, as will Xavi.
Second game. Neymar has created a goal for Lionel Messi. And there's obvious signs, isn't there, that that partnership is going to flourish. It would be a massive surprise if we hadn't seen this sort of form from two brilliant footballers.
Oh, lovely ball to release Dani Alves into space. Neymar's at the back post, it doesn't come through to him. Foul there on a Sevilla player in the midst of that. Goalkeeper didn't put the ball down to take the free kick.
As much as a mystery that was to the disallowed goal for Sevilla, that is a mystery as well. Well, that's given us a free kick against Messi.
If anything, it was Navarro nudging him, wasn't it? Here goes Neymar again. Cala just waves, or Coque just waves goodbye to him. There's support coming over from Cala. Here's Messi, up with the shoulder. Chip up towards Neymar, who went through the bicycle kick even though the ball didn't arrive. Messi showed plenty of intensity. And Messi again. It's fair enough from Navarro. It's Vitolo. Marco Mari. Vitolo's got the pace here. Should be able to get beyond the defenders. He has. He's got Gamero as an option as well. Vitolo might just go it alone. Rakitic wants it. And Rakitic gets it. And Rakitic scores. It is still game on. A fine breakaway goal by Sevilla. And for the way they played tonight, they deserve something.
It was a great counter-attack. And they really believed in that, Sevilla. Players got up in support as quickly as possible, believing there was half a chance. Vitolo does well, he's the better with pace and strength from Mascherano. Busquets does well initially to hold up the attack. Piqué gets back to help out. You see here, good play. They don't rush the chance. Vitolo lays it on for Rakitic, plenty of work to do on the finish. He goes for power. Hits it hard and low, really difficult for Valdez to get down and make a save. 2-0. Barcelona probably thought that was it.
It could be it. They were denied. And there could be another counter-attack on here for Jairo. Vulnerable on the counter-attack, particularly when it's Busquets and Mascherano as the two deepest players. Good players though they are, then never described them as fast. Alexis Sanchez, 10 to play. Fabregas gets the 1-2 going to Alexis, and Fabregas can't find the finish. Navarro, says Fabregas, and the referee will have a quiet word between the two of them.
He's taken up different positions, isn't he, Fabregas? More progressive than Iniesta in terms of getting in the box. A different type of movement is causing Sevilla more problems in terms of defending.
Tarkowski. work by Gamero. Now Koke. There's only Jairo to aim for in the middle at the moment. He gets the best outcome, really, and forces another corner.
Reluctant to get the cross in. I don't think there's sufficient players in the box for him to aim for. And I'll track him back now.
Well, from the last corner, they got the ball in the back of the net. Now, Navarro, I'm afraid, isn't going to be able to compete, is he, for this corner, because the blood has started to flow again.
That will hamper Sevilla's chance of a player on the end of his cross, the century friend. They're not the biggest, but a threat in the air.
And Rakitic puts it in, and it was a powerful effort again by Kala. This time it goes over, and the whistle doesn't go for a free kick.
In theory, looking at it, they've only got one player to mark when the ball goes in the air. He gets a run on Busquets, climbs above Fabregas. Difficult for him to control the header and get it under the crossbar. There's more appeals on the butt from the Barcelona players on that attempt than there was for the disallowed goal.
Brian Robeo. It's Jairo who's off. Do a similar job. Brian Robeo, Chilean. Real Madrid players arriving for the next game. There's Gareth Bale. Kick off at 9 o'clock. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. And Barcelona be stopped here. Be a great boost for Bale and Real Madrid, of course, to know that Barcelona have dropped points before that match. Got to get used to that, Gareth Bale, hasn't he? The weekly duel with Barcelona.
Villarreal sitting there, 100% record as well. Real Madrid's opponents tonight. But I do believe it's probably going to be Real Madrid that Barcelona are going to be competing against rather than Villarreal.
Atletico play 4-1-4. Here's Koke. Important tackle there by Mascherano. Here's Messi. Alcala trying to rugby tackle him, but he's on the ground and Messi's still running. And here's Neymar. No, and Neymar passes again to Messi. And it was red. Surely it was there for Neymar to shoot.
They've got to get the politeness out of the way between those two, aren't they? They're trying to help each other out. Messi could have gone on and shot himself there. He tried to lay it on for Neymar. Neymar tries to repay another favour towards Lionel Messi. Neymar should have shot there. That was the clear chance on goal.
But still, the game is in the balance.
Brilliant touch from Messi. The way he got away from the Sevilla defender. It was a dreadful challenge from Carla. He missed Messi. Luckily for Messi and for Carla.
He's had a yellow card, hasn't he? In common with lots of the Sevilla players.
I wasn't sure, I just assumed that.
The big defender's going forward again. Quite a way out, the free kick. And Rakitic fire this one in. PK half clears. Robeo. Moreno with the shot. And Messi got a toe to that one. And they're charging forward yet again. Here's Messi. Tries to go for goal. Then breaks to Alexis Sanchez. And Rakitic has got to deal with it. In comes Messi again. Still in play. Messi to Neymar. Adriano. Tries to curl at one, and the goalkeeper does well, actually, Beto, because Fabregas was there and sniffing for a rebound.
There's the attempt there. Beto just to push it round the post. He could be picky and say at this stage of the game he probably could have done with trying to collect that, get the ball upfield as quickly as possible to regain possession.
Fabregas. Good skills by Fabregas. There's no foul there. Moreno can't get it away far enough though. Dani Alves gives it away to Rebel. Now Gamero. And he's going to give Vitolo something to chase here. He's up against probably the fastest of the Barcelona defenders this time in Adriano. It's still a foul. And Adriano will be picking up a yellow card.
He's not happy with the decision. Again, I don't think it's an awful lot from the challenge from Adriano. Here we see the skills, an attempt at a challenge there, skills from Fabregas, and an entirely attempt at a challenge from Moreno.
Another Rakitic free kick. Once again, a threat in the air. It's an obvious weakness for Barcelona. Koke. Sevilla on top. We get towards the end of the game. They're trailing though. Marco Mari to Rebeo, to the subs. Mascherano comes and makes another tackle. Made lots of tackles tonight, Javier Mascherano.
Good pressure from Sevilla. Desperate defending from Barcelona.
Moreno to Trokowski. Last minute of the 90. Rakitic. Well worked again, and it ricochets for Rebeo. That's taken by Rebeo, and across the face it goes, and it's turned wide by Adriano. Hearts in mouths all around the Camp Nou.
Sevilla give it a right good go at the end of the game, in a position to do so. Rebeo does brilliant, good control, whips it across the 6-yard box. Just needed someone there on hand to tap it in. Adriano got lucky with the deflection.
Rakitic with the corner. And it's in! They've done it this time! It's Koke, who's been turned inside and out by Neymar all night, has popped up with the equalising goal in the 90th minute.
And when you consider the goal that was disallowed from a previous corner, you have to say that they've probably got this on merit. They've managed to earn themselves so many corners here tonight at the Nou Camp. They've always been a threat. You see Koke there picking up cramp. Is there going to be time for a reply from Barcelona? They've been so wasteful with good goal-scoring opportunity situations. They haven't been able to finish them off. And that's poor defending. Straightforward corner. Look. It's incredible how much space in a crowded, congested penalty area Koke has found. There's no one within 5 yards of him. It's an excellent finish from the right back. Opens his ankle up, side puts it in towards the corner. It's a really good finish. Consider and delight the goalkeeper Beto. 2-0 down, back to 2-2.
Two goals in the last 10 minutes. We didn't expect that, did we, when Messi made it 2-0. Vitolo's having to fill in at right back. The Koke who's struggling. Oh, is there a winner? It's Marco Marin. Almost got it back again. It was Busquets. And Alves wasn't expecting that. Didn't know where it was. Marco Marin. He's got Gamero as an option. Marin tried to win it for Sevilla. Oh, that was close. Almost turned the game on its head.
It's an unbelievable finish to the game. Barcelona all over the place defensively. The game's completely stretched out. There could be a win in here. I don't know who for.
Messi to Xavi. A minute of stoppage time to play. It wasn't the fact that Real Madrid and Gareth Bale are up next. They'd be asking for an extra half hour. This is Fabregas. PK's in the penalty area. So who's defending? Dani Alves puts it in. God, they're all appealing for a handball, at least in the stands they are. They go again, the pacey Vitolo, who's caused them problems on the counter-attack all night. If he get a winner, if he gets this pass right, Marin, second to it. Out came Victor Valdez, good goalkeeping. And look how quickly he pings it downfield. Xavi, there's a roar for Barcelona to go forward. Messi wants to be the hero and win the game. Here he goes, Lionel Messi, accelerating to the penalty area, he still goes. Oh, and it's in! Can you believe it? They all go to Messi. Alexis Sanchez, though, was the player poaching in the penalty area, and Barcelona have won it after all. Amazingly dramatic finish to this game. Sevilla thought they'd done it. They thought they'd come back from 2 down to get themselves a point. But in the end, they couldn't deal with Messi. He ripped them apart, and Alexis Sanchez was there to pick up the pieces.
And it's heartbreak for Sevilla. They can count themselves really unlucky. I did say there was a winner coming. With the way the game was stretched out, no midfield, attack for defence at either end of the pitch. It could have been either team that got the 5th goal. It was Messi, wasn't it? Took the game by the scruff of the neck. And we'll see some shenanigans going on the bench. Far more interested in what's been happening on the pitch. Messi drives towards goal. And sheer determination eventually gets him to the byline and drags it back. This initial save from Beto. And Alexis Sanchez continues his good start to the season. He's in the right place at the right time, forces it home. Dramatic finish, absolutely brilliant game. Sevilla can count themselves unlucky. Barcelona just don't know when they're beaten, will go right to the very end, and of course they had 2 or 3 special players that can make the difference.
Now they want the whistle. A minute ago they were baying for time to be added on. They'll go again, and Alexis Sanchez will go again. It's all over. What a game. What entertainment there was. And what heartbreak for Sevilla. Dani Alves, Messi and Alexis Sanchez with the goals. So Rakitic and Koke's count for nothing in the end. Over to you, Real Madrid. What a win for Barcelona by 3 goals to 2 against Sevilla.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely incredible. And how many times do we say it? Barca dominant in possession, but vulnerable at the back. They might well regret not getting in a centre-half to organise that back 4. But somehow, they managed to get the 3 points tonight.